Of discussion is on Madam Rides the Bus. The story is written by Valikanna. Valikanna is the pseudonym of the famous writer R.K. Krishnaswamy. He was born in a village near Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu on 12th November 1920 and died on 9th November 2006. He was a famous Tamil writer, journalist, critic, and translator. He started writing at a very young age and had published 25 books by the time he turned 30. Summary. The lesson is about an 8-year-old girl named Vali who did not have friends to play with, and so she would spend her time by looking at the outside affairs going on the street. Her favorite part was to look at the bus that passed by her village every hour. It gave her endless joy to look at the new set of passengers each time the bus crossed by. Gradually, even she wished to travel by bus. Soon the wish turned into a desire, and therefore she made it her mission to fulfill it. She started listening to the conversations between her neighbors who frequently traveled by bus and, in the process, would ask a few careful questions here and there to collect more information. Just like this, she knew that the town is 6 miles away from her village and it took the bus 45 minutes to travel one side. One-sided affair was 30 paise, making it 60 for a back and forth ride. Therefore, she started planning and replanning so that she could sneak out during her mother's afternoon nap and come back without her knowing anything. She needed to save the money, which was not easy, as she had to resist the temptation of candy, peppermint, and merry-go-round. Finally, she saved enough money, and one day the brave 8-year-old girl took the bus during its not very busy hour. She refused to take any help from the conductor or fellow passengers. It was an amusing sight for everyone to see such a small girl all alone acting like an adult. The conductor was of the joking sort and thus referred to Wali as a grown up madam. Short heighted Wali would stand on a seat to be able to see clearly from the window while everyone advised her to sit for her own safety. Each time someone would poke their nose in her business, Wali would get annoyed as she did not consider herself a child. She did not want to be friends with any elderly lady who was worried about her because she thought she was not socially capable enough. She enjoyed seeing what was going on outside, and the sight of running cow in the middle of the road was abruptly a funny scenario for her. Upon reaching the town, she refused to get down the bus because she was too afraid to do so alone. While returning, she carried extreme enthusiasm until she saw a cow lying lifeless on the road. It was the same cow that was so joyous previously. Wally got terrified at the fact that how a creature so full of life can instantly turn into something horrible. She sat down silently for rest of the journey. Upon reaching home, she found her mother and aunt talking about the endless possibilities in the world outside. Wali affirmed to what her mother was saying, leaving both of them astonished. She then justified her reaction by mentioning that she was casually agreeing to what her mother was saying. Her aunt then referred to Wali as a nose poking child who acted like a grown up lady, but only Wali knew what she was referring to because, after all, no one knew about her bus journey. Important questions. What was Wali's favorite pastime? Wali's favorite pastime was to gaze at the hustle and bustle of the street. Question 2. What was a source of ending Joy of Vali. What was her strongest desire? Vali enjoyed watching the bus and its new set of passengers every time it crossed the village. It gave her a never ending joy. Her strongest desire was to travel in the bus and take a ride to the nearby town and back. Question 3. What did Vali find out about the bus journey? How did she find out these details? Vali found out that the town was 6 miles from the village and it cost 30 paise to travel one side. It took 45 minutes to reach town and the same bus could bring you back as well. Once she decided to travel by bus, even if just once. She started listening to the conversation of her neighbors about their bus rides very carefully. In the process, she wondered herself, asked some careful questions here and there in order to enhance her knowledge about the journey. Question 4. What do you think Wali was planning to do? Wali was planning secretively to fulfill her desire of traveling by bus without her mother noticing. Question 5. Why does the conductor call Wali madam? Well prepared and proud Wali got annoyed if someone called her a child or treated her like one. On the other hand, the bus conductor was of the funny sort and began addressing her madam, as she was grown enough, brought her ticket, and could take care of herself. Question 6. Why does Vali stand up on the seat? Why does she see now? Vali was a short in height, and thus, when she tried looking out of the window blinds would come her away, obstructing her outside view. Thus, she decided to stand on her seat. She saw the bus was moving on a very narrow road. It was a channel on one side, beyond which palm trees, mountains, and blue sky could be seen. On the other side, there was a deep ditch flowed by greenery as far as one could see. Question 7. Why didn't she get off the bus at the bus station? Wali didn't get off the bus on reaching the town because she only borrowed the bus with the intention of taking a ride to and from the nearby town. Moreover, she was too afraid to even casually have a look at her surrounding as she was all alone. Question 8. Why didn't Wali want to go to the stall and have a drink? What does this tell you about her? Wali was too afraid to get off the bus alone. Moreover, she didn't have enough money to buy herself a drink. Therefore, she didn't intend on going to the stalls for a drink. This shows that Wali was a responsible and careful child who was aware and getting off the bus without an adult could get her in trouble. Moreover, as she did not have the money, she denied the treat offered by the conductor, which showed that she was a mature girl.